Good morning students. In this session we can start Unit 11 hydroxy compounds and ethers. Hydroxy compound we can write ROH. This OH specifies the functional group of hydroxy compound. We can call it as alcohol. Alcohols are classified into primary alcohol, secondary alcohol and tertiary alcohol. Primary alcohol we can define like this. Consider a compound CH3, CH2, OH. So here functional group OH. The carbon which is present near to the functional group we can take it as alpha. If alpha carbon contains two hydrogen atoms, so it is called as primary alcohol. Next compound we can write CH3, CH, CH3, OH. Consider this compound. So this is the alpha carbon. If it contains number of hydrogen atoms is alpha carbon. If it contains one hydrogen atom, it is taken as secondary alcohol. So next we can see tertiary alcohol. CH3, 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 OH. When you consider this compound, this is the functional group. This carbon is alpha carbon. If the alpha carbon contains no hydrogen, there is no hydrogen in alpha carbon, that we can call it as tertiary alcohol. No hydrogen in alpha carbon, that denotes this compound as tertiary alcohol. Is it clear? Primary alcohol, secondary alcohol and tertiary alcohol. So primary alcohol, we have written the example like this, secondary and tertiary alcohol. Next. IUPAC naming of hydroxy compound. In this IUPAC name, first we have to select longest carbon chain should be selected. Longest carbon chain we have to select. So next step for writing IUPAC name is, after selecting this carbon chain, we have to number the carbons. We have to number the carbon atom. So after numbering the carbon atom, we have to write which numbering the carbon. If it is 4 carbon, we can say it is butane. Afterwards, we have to write, select the substituents present in that organic compound, and same way the functional group attached with the carbon, functional group attached with the carbon should get the least number. It should get least number. We can write one example. CH3, CH2, OH. When you consider this compound, first prefix. Prefix, what we have to say as a prefix is the substituent present in the compound is taken as a substituent, taken as a prefix. consider in this compound according to IUPAC rule. First we have to select the longest carbon chain. So select this carbon chain. In this carbon chain, here we have given number 2. So among this 3 number, the functional group containing carbon, it should get the least number. So here it is 2, it is least number. So prefix is substituent. Here there is no substituent is there, so no need. Next, root used. Root used is depending upon number of carbon chain. 1, 2, 3. 3 carbon chain is there. If it is 1 carbon, the alkane is called as methane. If the alkane contains 2 carbon, we can call it as ethane. If it contains 3 carbon, we can call it as propane. 4 carbon, butane. 5 carbon, pentane. 6 carbon, it is hexane. Totally up to 6 carbon I gave root use. Depending upon the number of carbon, we have to use 1 carbon, methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane and hexane. So here 3 carbon is there. So root is pro. No need of this A and E. So we are writing pro. Next, primary suffix and secondary suffix. So primary suffix. Have you understand this much, friends? So primary suffixes, if it is a double bond, it must be E, or if it is a single bond, it should be ends with ANCN. So propane, it is a single bond. In between the carbon atoms, these 2 places single bond is there. So primary suffix ANE. Then next secondary suffix. Alcohol is the functional group. Functional group attached with the second carbon. Here 2. When you are writing the name, no need of this E. 2. Alcohol, it should be ends with 2-ol. So finally we can write the IUPAC name of this compound is propan 2-ol. Is it clear, students? IUPAC naming, first we have to select the longest carbon chain. After selecting the longest carbon chain, the carbon bearing functional group, it should get a least number. So longest carbon chain. When you leave this carbon, we can select only 2 numbers. Along with this, when you select this chain, we have to select. So it is getting 3 carbons. Among these 3 carbon, how we have to give the numbers? So for in this case, there is no problem. We can select 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3. Both way, this carbon is getting number 2. The carbon which is bearing functional group, it should get the least number. Afterwards, root use. That root means number of carbon. If it is number of carbon 3, it is prop. Then primary suffix, double bond or single bond. Saturated or unsaturated is mentioned in primary suffix. Here it is saturated, so ANE. Secondary suffix, that with the number position we have to mention. Secondary suffix, that means it's a functional group. So functional group is in second position, so it is 2-ol. Next example. CH3, C, CH3, CH3 OH. When you consider this example, we have to select the way in which longest carbon chain. What are the ways are there? When you consider this way, the straight line, only two it is possible. 1, 2. Then any other way, we can select this way. This is the way, one way. And this 3 carbons we can mention like this 3 carbon. And one more way we can select. Okay. So these are the possible ways of selecting longest carbon chain. So in these 3 ways we can select 3 carbons. Anyhow, one of the carbon must be in substituent position. So we can select both 3 ways are same. Select this position. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So when you select this way, prefix that meaning is substituents. Is there any substituent or there in this compound is taken as prefix? When you consider this compound, this CH3 is taken as a substituent. Why? We have not given the number there. So in which position it is that substituent with position we have to mention here. It is in second position. So it is 2-methyl. Next, root used 1, 2, 3. 3 carbon we have number, that is pro. Next, primary suffix, that means saturated or unsaturated. Saturated or unsaturated. Here carbon bond is in single bond. Here it is single bond. So ANE. Next, functional group attached with the second carbon. It is 2-ol. We can write IUPAC name of this compound 2-methyl propan 2-ol. Is it clear, students? Next compound we can see CH3, CH3, CH2OH. When you consider this compound, number of carbon atoms in this compound is 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to select, we have to plan such a way, is it possible to number this 4 carbon atoms? If it is not possible, at least is it possible to give 3 numbers? The 3 numbers should be continuous. So 4, if you select from this end 1, 2, 3, only 3 carbon. If you select, it is not possible to select from here to here by functional group. The carbon we are in functional group, it should get a least number according to IUPAC rule. So here we cannot, this way it is not possible. Then one more way, 1, 2, 3. Anyhow, one of this carbon atom will not be in the numbering. We can select such a way, 1, 2, 3. Here also, here in second position, one substituent is there. So this substituent with position we have to take as a prefix. That is 2-methyl. Next, root use 1, 2, 3 carbon. If it is 3 carbon, it is pro. Next, saturated or unsaturated? Saturated. All carbon in single bond. So ANE. Next, in which position we are having functional group along with the first carbon? 1O. Together we can write as IUPAC name 2-methyl propan 1O. Is it clear, students? Next we can see the example. Fourth example we can see. CH2 OH. When you consider this compound, take this only one carbon, so this will be taken as a substituent, phenyl group. So prefix substituent name is phenyl. Next, root used. Number of carbon, only one carbon. This will be taken as instead of methane, meth. Next, primary suffix. It is saturated or unsaturated. The bond is saturated, so it is ANE. ANE. Next, only one carbon is there. With the first carbon, OH group is attached. So, whether you have mentioned the number or not, it is same. We can write the IUPAC name of this compound is phenyl methanol. Next example we can see. CH2 double bond CH, single bond CH2 OH. When you consider this compound, numbering, we can along as carbon chain, this chain, number this way 1, 2, 3 or in the reverse direction 1, 2, 3. Which way we have to select? So we have to select this way. Why? Carbon bearing functional group, it should get a least number. So 1, 2, 3. Is it clear, students? So next, is there any substituent is there? No prefix. So nothing. Next, root used 1, 2, 3 carbon. So it is prop. It is having an unsaturation, isn't it? In which position? Second position. So it is 2E. This E no need. Next. We are having functional group in first position. So it is 1O. Together we can write prop 2E 1O. Is it clear? So next we can see the evaluate yourself questions. Question structures are given. You have to write the name of the compound. First question is here in this position OH. This corners we have to take as carbon. We can start from OH is a functional group here. So we have to start. Better we can start from here or here. Along this carbon chain numbering we can start from this end carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So first prefix substituent in which position? 6th position. So what's the name of the substituent? Bromo. 6 bromo. Next, root use. 6 carbon hexane system, 7 carbon it is heptane system. So root use must be hept. Whether it is saturated or unsaturated. Unsaturation is there. So it is a unsaturated compound. In which position unsaturation is there? 3rd position. Here 3 Then secondary suffix, that meaning functional group with position. Functional group is present in 2nd carbon. So we have to write 2-ol. We can write the name of this compound 6 bromo hept 3 2-ol. So this is the name of the compound which is given in evaluate yourself question. Next question. Next question we can write a benzene ring. COH C2H5 here CH2 CH3. Consider this compound, okay? So here when you are writing 3E, write this E, and here also no need of writing this E. Okay, consider this compound. So we have to select the longest carbon chain, isn't it? So here 1, 2, 3. This C2H5 we can write like this CH2 CH3. C2H5 we can write CH2 CH3. So here also 2 carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbon is there. This way or this way we can write. In this way or in this way, this carbon is getting number 3. So select this way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in this 3rd position you are having one functional group, isn't it? So the name of this compound, here 3rd position, this substituent is taken as a prefix. So it is 3-phenyl. Next, whether it is saturated or unsaturated, root use must be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 carbon, it is pent. Next, saturated or unsaturated. All these carbon atoms in between carbon, it is saturated. So it is ANE. Next, position of functional group in 3rd position. So it is 3-ol. Together we can write, we can cut this 3-phenyl, pent, 3-ol. This is the IUPAC name of this compound. Is it clear, students? IUPAC naming. Next we can see preparation of alcohols. Preparation of alcohols. Preparation of alcohol. First method of preparation for alcohol is by Markovnikov reaction we can prepare alcohol. By Markovnikov reaction. Alkene adds with water, it forms alcohol. Reaction I will write. Consider CH3, CH double bond CH2 plus H2O. When you consider this compound, water can be in two parts, H plus and OH minus. According to Markovnikov's rule, negative parts adds with the negative part adds to carbon containing least number of hydrogen atom. So the carbon which we have to select is either the side of double bond, okay, here or here. When you consider this compound, so take this two carbon. Among this two carbon, this carbon it contains least number of hydrogen. Here one carbon, here two carbon. So we can say this OH will move to this carbon and H plus will move to this carbon. So you are getting the compound CH3, CH2, OH. CH3, CHOH, CH3. OH, CH3. Got 2 propanol. So this is the first way of method of preparation of alcohol by Markovnikov reaction. So next method of preparation of alcohol is from Grignard reagent we can prepare alcohol. Consider from Grignard reagent. When Grignard reagent adds with the carbonyl compounds either aldehyde or ketone, afterwards hydrolyzing the particular compound, it will give alcohols. First we can start with formaldehyde C6H5MgBr. Grignard reagent we have taken phenyl magnesium bromide or MgX is the common formula for Grignard reagent. This Grignard reagent on reaction with formaldehyde HC double bond OH. This will be of two parts, this alkyl group and MgBr part. When this phenyl groups on substitute in this carbon and this carbon and oxygen bond will be shifted in this direction. So this oxygen is getting negative charge and MgBr part will be moved to near to this oxygen. And you are getting a compound C6H5, this C carbon and hydrogen and this hydrogen. This C6H5 I wrote here. Next OMgBr. Next, this compound undergoes hydrolysis H2O. The bond will be broken here. H here and OH here. And you can get the compound C6H5, CH2OH. Answer is C6H5, CH2OH. Benzyl alcohol plus MgBrOH. Is it clear, students? From Grignard reagent, from formaldehyde and phenyl magnesium bromide, you can prepare benzyl alcohol. Next, from acetaldehyde and acetone also can be done by using the same method. Let's explain this. First one, acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde we can write like this. From acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde formula CH3 C double bond OH. Use methyl magnesium bromide as Grignard reagent. When this methyl group all substituted with this carbon, and the bond will be moves to this direction, then oxygen will get MgBr. So compound is CH3, C, here CH3, here H, and here we are getting OMgBr. This MgBr is substituted near to this oxygen atom. Next, this on hydrolysis, here H and here OH, you are getting the compound CH3, C, CH3, H, OH. CH3 twice CHOH. You are getting 2-propanol. Same method of preparation we can explain for acetone also. Next is acetone. From acetone we can prepare alcohol. So here from acetaldehyde, the alcohol we have prepared is secondary alcohol. From formaldehyde we have prepared the alcohol, that is primary alcohol. Next, acetone formula CH3 C double bond O CH3. With the acetone, Grignard reagent should be added as CH3 MgBr. This bond will be shifted to this direction so that carbon is getting positive charge, and this alkyl group will be substituted to this carbon, and the MgBr will be substituted to this oxygen atom. So answer is CH3 C, CH3, and here also one CH3, here OMgBr. This on hydrolysis, breakage of bond here, and here one hydrogen and here OH. So answer must be C, CH3, CH3, and this CH3, here OH plus MgBr. Using the Grignard reagent, we have prepared primary alcohol, secondary alcohol, and tertiary alcohol. From formaldehyde, we can prepare using Grignard reagent. From formaldehyde, we can prepare primary alcohol. From acetaldehyde, we can prepare secondary alcohol. From acetone, we can prepare tertiary alcohol. The question is asked, how will you prepare tertiary alcohol by any one of the method? You can select acetone as one of the reactant, and along with that Grignard reagent, it will form tertiary alcohol. Next we can see the next method of preparation of alcohol. Reduction of carbonyl compounds. Next, third method is reduction of carbonyl compounds or acids. Carbonyl compounds or from acids also. And acids. So, reduction in terms of hydrogen, we can say addition of hydrogen and removal of hydrogen. Addition of hydrogen, it is called as reduction. In terms of oxygen, when you say it is removal of oxygen, it is called as reduction. In terms of hydrogen, addition of hydrogen, it is reduction. Removal of oxygen is also a reduction. Here we can see example as acetaldehyde, CH3, CHO. We are reducing this compound with lithium aluminium hydride. On reduction is addition of hydrogen or removal of hydrogen. Two hydrogen, one hydrogen is added here, the next one here. We are getting CH3, CH2, carbonyl compound, acetaldehyde we have taken. From this we can prepare alcohol CH3, CH2, OH. Next example we can see C6H5COOH. When we are using reducing agent, lithium aluminium hydride, when first step is removal of oxygen. So when you remove this oxygen, it is forming C6H5CHO aldehyde. This aldehyde again on reduction, lithium aluminium hydride on reduction. One hydrogen is added here and next one here. The compound you can get it as C6H5 CH2OH. Can you understand? We have seen. We have seen three methods. The first one is by Markovnikov reaction. Second method we have seen from Grignard reagent. So next method we have seen reduction of carbonyl compounds or acids. They are giving alcohols. Next method is we can prepare ethylene glycol from ethylene using Bayer's reagent. Prepare preparation of ethylene glycol. The reagent used in this reaction is Bayer's reagent. Reagent used is called as Bayer's reagent. For one word, you can refer this Bayer's reagent. Bayer's reagent is cold, dilute, alkaline KMnO4 solution is called as Bayer's reagent. When alkene adds with this Bayer's reagent, it will undergo oxidation, alkaline KMnO4. Here, this H2O, HOH, one OH will be here, and next one, this H and OH here, when it is substituted, you can get CH2OH, CH2OH. What's the name of this compound? It is ethylene glycol. Have you understand? So, ethylene glycol can be prepared from alkene. Alkene on reaction with cold dilute alkaline KMnO4, it is giving ethylene glycol. Next compound we can see preparation of glycerol. Glyceride triesters on hydrolysis with base sodium hydroxide. We are going to hydrolyze glycerine esters. Glycerine esters we can take CH2O on hydrolysis using a base, that is sodium hydroxide. COO, CH214, CH3. This glycerine ester on undergo basic hydrolysis, it is giving glycerol as product. This on hydrolysis, so consider like this, 3 OH groups will be substituted here, then you can get CH2OH, CHOH, CH2OH, and one more product is 3, we can write like this, CH3, CH214, COONA, CH3, CH214, COONA 3 times. It is sodium palmitate. So this compound is called as glycerol. Is it clear? So preparation of glycerol can be done by this method. The glyceride triesters on reaction with sodium hydroxide on basic hydrolysis, it is giving glycerol and sodium palmitate ester. So glycerol is an example for trihydric alcohol. This ethylene glycol is an example for a dihydric alcohol. So in this class we have seen types of alcohol. Next, IUPAC naming of alcohol and preparation of alcohol. Preparation of alcohol can be done by 5 methods. First one is we have seen using Markovnikov reaction we can prepare alcohol. Second method we have seen, from Grignard reagent we can prepare alcohol. Third we have seen, by the reduction of carbonyl compounds. Next, ethylene glycol and glycerol preparation also we have seen. When you are studying these equations please write down and study. In short, I will write the name of these alcohols separately. Consider this compound CH2OH. Name of this compound is ethane 1,2-diol. Thank you, students.